Hello children, welcome to your physics classroom. So today I am going to start your third chapter, Gravitation. In the previous lectures I discussed motion, then forces and laws of motion. I solved questions from NCERT book, and now I am going to start with this chapter, Gravitation, and this is the last chapter for your first term examination, means first semester examination. This is the last chapter. Okay, so let us start with gravitation. There are so many phenomena around us which surprises us. Have you thought that what is the reason that whenever I leave this marker, I leave a body, I drop a body, it moves downwards? Why is it not going upwards? Have you ever thought? No. Have you ever thought that planets revolve around the sun? What is the reason? What is the reason behind the revolution of satellites around a planet? What is the reason that whenever we jump from certain height, we come to the surface of the earth only? What is the reason that we cannot fly in the sky? So all these reasons will be answered, all these questions will be answered in this chapter, Gravitation. Actually, this gravitation word is somehow related to gravitone, and gravitone is related to mass. So massive particle, mass is caused due to gravitone only. Now I want to discuss in detail about gravitational force or gravitation. There is four types there is a force between two bodies due to interaction of their masses. That force is called gravitational force. You learnt four types of fundamental forces, and I will discuss all those four types of fundamental forces in higher classes if you will learn physics. Here you have to learn only about gravitational force. So those four types of fundamental forces are electrostatic force, gravitational force, nuclear force, and weak nuclear force. Okay, but I will not go in detail for all those types of forces. I will start with this gravitation only. So you can note down, gravitation or gravitational force is the force developed between two bodies due to interactions of their masses. Got it? After knowing about this definition of gravitational force, we have to discuss about properties, characteristics of gravitational force. So let us discuss characteristics or properties of gravitational force. Properties of gravitational force. Gravitational force. Properties of gravitational force. Okay. First property of gravitational force is that it is always attractive. Attractive in nature. Means gravitational force is attractive in nature. Suppose there are two bodies with masses m1 and m2 they will attract each other. It will be attracted towards this one and it will be attracted towards this one. Means M1 is attracting M2 and M2 is attracting M1. So this is always attractive in nature. Okay. Second property is, this is a central force. Central force means gravitational force is a central force. Now let us know the meaning of this central force. Central force is the force which acts along the line joining the centers of two bodies. You can take centers of two bodies as center of masses of two bodies, but I will not discuss center of masses here. So you can take, it is the force acting along the line joining the centers of the two bodies. You see, these are the two bodies and this is the line joining the centers of the two bodies. You see, the force is acting along this line. Force is acting along this line. So this is called a central force. Okay. Third property, you see, it obeys inverse square law. I will discuss in detail about inverse square law whenever I will be discussing about Newton's law of gravitation. Here you just understand that inverse square law means force acting between these two bodies. Suppose these are the forces F. If this is first body, this force is denoted by F12, force on first body due to second body. This is called force on second body due to first body. Okay. So this force F12 or F21, which are equal in magnitude but they are opposite in direction. You see, this is towards M2 and this is towards M1. So their directions are opposite to each other. This force is inversely proportional to 1 by r squared, where r is this distance between the two bodies. So this is called inverse square law. Means gravitational force follows inverse square law. Got it? Gravitational force follows inverse square law. Means if the distance between the two bodies will be increased, gravitational force between them will decrease. If the distance between two bodies will decrease, gravitational force will increase. Okay. From here you can say that if this distance becomes double, means r becomes double, then force will become 1 by 4 times because r squared. If r becomes half, then force will become 4 times. Is it clear? So this is the way to understand inverse square law. And one more property is there, that is gravitational force is a universal force. It remains universally constant. Okay, it will not change anywhere, wherever you will go. Having two bodies of fixed masses placed at certain distance apart, the value of gravitational force will remain same. Got it? So gravitational force is a universal force. It remains universally constant, universal force. It remains only constant. It cannot change. And this is one of the 4 fundamental forces. Next and most important property is gravitational force is the weakest force in nature and nuclear force is the strongest force in nature. So you must remember that gravitational force is weakest force in nature and nuclear force is the strongest force in nature. So next property is weakest force in nature. Okay. Now in the next class, next lecture, I will discuss in detail about Newton's laws of gravitation. I will also discuss gravity and all. Thank you.